Hey guys, welcome to KSG, and today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to download, install and play Pokemon Go on the PC using BlueStacks. Now it's going to be an easy to follow tutorial, so enjoy. So before we begin, what you want to do is download the programs in the description below. What I like to do is when they're all downloaded, just pop them all in the same file. It just makes it easier to find when installing them. So if you want to pause the video now, download them, and we continue in a short while. First things first, if you want to install BlueStacks, so what we're doing here, welcome back. Right, so the first thing you want to do is install BlueStacks. Okay, so I'm just going to do that right now. So as you can see, it's just going to extract for a moment, so I'm just going to let it do what it's doing. Pause it. Okay, so it's finished extracting the files it needed. So what I'm just going to do is just agree to the default location in this case, program data. So click next, yeah, click install, and again it's just installing the files needed. So it's going to do this, and straight after the install it's going to pop up with BlueStacks. We'll see in a second when it does that. So just waiting for that to happen. Okay, it's getting there. Okay, so it's done. So what I'm going to do here is click finish. Okay, so once BlueStacks is installed, if you close it down completely, follow the above in the text box, and the importance of this I'll explain later on in the video for you. Okay, and like I said, it's just going to load BlueStacks. Okay, so when it first loads, you'll have BlueStacks here, and also if we bring this into view here, BlueStacks TV, ignore that, click on the X. Okay, so we ignore this, and what it does, you've got up top here, you've got the Welcome tab and the Android tab. Now this is where the Android system comes in. So first launch, it will take a while or so just to load, so we're just going to let it load, which is done quite quickly. Okay, so it's just loading what it needs. Okay, so it's popping up with the improved location accuracy. Okay, so I've just agreed to the location. As you know, your PC is stuck to your desk. You're not going to move it around, it's stuck there. Okay, so you're not going to wander about with your PC strapped to your back with a big extension cable trying to hunt your Pokemon. Not going to happen. So of course, you've used Pokemon Go with your phone. It uses your GPS to track where you are and show you where your Pokemon are located near you. So this is where the fake GPS will come into play, but more about that later. First things first, what you want to do is go down to here where it says install APK. So I'm going to click that, and this takes me, as I said earlier on, to the folder that has all the links in the description too. The first thing I'm going to do here is install Kingroot. Okay, so this is going to give us root access to our version of BlueStacks. So as you see, it's just popped up here. So a simple case, click that, and again you may have to wait a minute or so. No, in fact it's done. So we scroll down, ignore. Okay, so you click try me here, and you'll probably get the red Android figure here which says fix now. So what you want to do is click the fix now. Okay, this bit normally takes a good couple of minutes to do. Okay, so we're just waiting for that, and what I do is just skip until it's completed for you guys. Okay, it's now completed. I'm just going to click on optimize for the moment, just let it do what it needs to do. Okay, right, that's fine. So what we're going to do now is just click back the screen here. So this button here is root authorization, so just click that. Again, click on here, and you've got a button allow, so again just click that button here, and that will do what it needs to do. Okay, so just click back from there. So that is all done. So what we want to do now is click the X here on Kingroot, close that down, and up here in the settings tab you right click and click on here. Nope, click on this one even. So restart Android plugin. Okay, so again takes a while, so I'm just going to pause it and go back to it when it's started again. Okay, so it's now back and running here. So what we then want to do is again go back to the APK folder here, and we want to install this program here, Lucky Patcher. So again, click it, double click, whatever, or click open, and again it's going to install quite fast. Okay, so once that's installed, it may not appear as Kingroot did up here, so if not, just click on all apps here, and voila, there it is. So click on that one, and again that's just installing here. So you might be able to see it, but all you got to do is just allow. So it's just asking for root access, so we're going to give that to it. We're quite happy to do so. Okay, so once that's done, if we again click on the APK installer, and now what we're looking to install is this one. So it's the fake GPS tracker. This will allow you to search the maps using a Google Maps type map system, if you like, to choose exactly where the location you want to be it a Pokestop, a gym, or a Pokemon that you can find. So let's go ahead and do that one. Okay. Right, so that will appear here. So now what we need to do is click on it once, and then we're going down here to Tools. Okay, and then second option down there, move to System App. Okay, do you really want to make application? Yes, of course we do. So again, just click yes. Okay, so please reboot. We're going to ignore that, so click no. And then what we want to do is click on the X here. So you've only got the welcome window and the Android tab open. And again, right click on our settings tool. And so right click on our settings tool here. And again, you want to restart your Android plugin. Okay, so that's now back as it should be. So what we're going to do now is click on Lucky Patcher here. So just single click. Again, wait it to load. Okay, so what we need to do now is launch fake GPS. So what we need to do now is launch fake GPS. So even though it's here, ignore that. What you're going to do is go to the search button here and click on filters. And as we've applied it to run as a system app, we just got to apply it here. So select this one and select apply. Okay, so here it is. So what you do, you click it here. Launch the app here. Just ignore that. Okay, so London is a good place to start with all your Pokemon hunting. So let's just pop it here in the London Eye. Okay, so before you do that, what you should do really is go to the little three dotted lines here and go to settings and click on expert mode. This is important, otherwise it just won't work. So click back is here. Okay, so we're just outside the London Eye, as you can see here. All we need to do here is click that button. So the fake location is engaged, which is what we want. Okay, so now it thinks we're in London, so let's install Pokemon Go itself. So let's click open. It's just going to install that right now, guys. Again, I'm just going to pause it until it does. Okay, so it's installed it. So all I'm going to do is click on our Android tab up here, and you'll see Pokemon Go. So select that once, and as you can see, it's just going to take a while to load first time. Okay, so it's now loaded Pokemon Go, and as you can see, it's saying it's failed to detect location. Now this is what I wanted it to do, because I wanted to show you the fixes. Very simple, don't worry about it. What you need to do to enable Pokemon Go on your PC, using BlueStacks, to know exactly where you are, well, where you're not, but where it thinks you are. As we showed it, we're just outside the London Eye. So all I'm going to do is just put a phony date inside here to say I'm old enough. Okay, right, I'm going to submit that. Right, and this is the part here. Just use your normal login ID as you have done with your Pokemon Go phone. So just waiting for that to load at the moment. Okay, so once you've signed in with your Google account, what you then need to do is a little icon here will pull up, and because you've downloaded an out-of-date Pokemon Go app, it just wants you to update. So again, now you're signed into your Google store, just click update, just agree, yeah, happy with that one. Now what it's just going to do is just go through the update. So again, I'm just going to pause it, and once it's done, we continue. Okay, so I've just updated the latest version of the Pokemon Go app, and it's just a one-time setup here. So you've got to enable the App Store, so just click continue for that one. Verifying it, again, successful, so click continue, and it's just going to load. Okay, so once we're now logged in and followed what we need to do, we're just going to wait for Pokemon Go to load. So let's go. So now we have everything. What we need to do is launch Pokemon Go with a click here. Okay, as I said earlier, it's going to pop up with the GPS isn't located. Let's just show you first. The reason I didn't correct to start with is just want to show you, if it pops up, how to fix it. Nice and easy. Okay, so it's now logged in to my Pokemon Go account, and as you can see, we've still got the GPS signal not found. So what I want to do is show you how to fix that. Now, first things first, if you're running Windows 10, okay, as I'm running Windows 10, what you want to do is go on your Cortana tab here, just type in location, system settings, so click on that one, just squeeze it down here, and what you want to make sure is location services could be on, so what we're going to do is just switch off, okay, and then click the X here. That's one of two. Now what you want to do as well is install the developer app. So again, if you click on the APK, and top one here is developer app, so it's just installing the APK here. Right, just waiting for that to install at the moment. Okay, as I'm running Windows 10, what you want to do is go on your Cortana tab here, just type in location, system settings, so click on that one, just squeeze it down here, and what you want to make sure is location services could be on, so what we're going to do is just switch off, okay, and then click the X here. Okay, as I'm running Windows 10, what you want to do is go on your Cortana tab here, just type in location, system settings, so click on that one, just squeeze it down here, and what you want to make sure is location services could be on, so what we're going to do is just switch off, okay, and then click the X here. Still not found it, not to worry. Right, I know what I've done. So what you need to do is, okay, so what you need to do is click on your Lucky Patch tool, search, filter, again system app, because we're going to use our fake GPS. Just click here, click launch, and again I wanted London Eye, didn't I? So let's click here and just wait for that to be picked up. So go back to Pokemon Go itself, and it's found us. Okay, so we're now outside or inside the London Eye. So again, look, okay, straight away I've spawned into a Psyduck and a Magikarp. So what I'm going to do is just show you how to jump to location. So once it's all done, if we go back to Lucky Patcher here and click on launch app, what we want to do, because we saw all them Pokestops quite nearby, we pop it there. It's just guesswork. So click on Pokemon Go, and what we do, you either run or just jump back there, and as you can see here, get a Pokestop and Pokemon Restorm. Oh, a Golduck. Right, let's get him and show you how it's done. Okay, so as you can see, we've got augmented reality turned off. So the reason I told you to disable the camera. Okay, so as you can see, we're now fighting a Golduck, or hoping to catch one, let's say. The reason I told you to turn off the... Okay, as you can see, we're now fighting a Golduck. So the reason I told you earlier to go into the regedit and turn off the camera, so as you can see we're now trying to catch a gold duck. He's blooming high level, so what we want to do here is, let's just throw out a raspberry, let's get him. Okay, and here he is, gold duck. He's quite high level. So the reason earlier I told you to go into the registry and turn off the BlueStack camera, it was a 1 meaning active, and we turn it to a 0 which now disables it, is because to catch the Pokemon you've got to have it turned off. Okay, so with it turned on you'll try, it would just crash all the time. So just do replay, do what I've done, do what I told you, and let's go. So okay, so what I want to do now is see if I can catch him. So I should have really used a better ball than that. I'd be lucky if I do catch him. No, just what I thought, he broke free. So I'm changing to a great ball. So just wait for that to come. So it's hit him. Don't think it's going to catch him. Let's just find out. No, not even close. He ran away. Right, so you get the idea. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. One thing I do want to say though, if you skip too far, so we're talking, I'd say a couple of miles, so we zoom out, what we're really looking at is, I'm here, okay, so we can safely, let's do a ring around here, so we're looking at probably a mile or so you can skip. So if I want to, let's go to Buckingham Palace. Okay, so just clicking here, again, click that, jump back into the game, and what it does, it takes you to that location. Okay, so just spinning around, waiting for the game to catch up. Oh, Pokemon spawned. Oh, a bit laggy. Spin round. Okay, we've got a Drowsy. So, because from where I originally was to here, it's not too far, so the game allows that. But if you, for example, you teleport too far in the map, so let's say 10 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles, etc., then you'll land in a place, you'll still have the Pokemon spawning, but you won't be able to catch them. You throw a ball, what they tend to do is, after a first shake, they break free and run away. All the Pokestops you enter, you can't get to. Okay, the reason, as far as we understand, is you're teleporting too far of a distance away. Okay, so what you really got to do is, let's say, do a mile at a time. Keep it safe, because if you go too far, it, what they call soft bands you. So it's quite annoying, and what it does, it just makes it so you can't catch any Pokemon for, that's about half hour, and it's annoying. So that's it. Great and a great ball equals, I know. Okay, he's gone. Whatever. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. You enjoyed it. Right, so hopefully it all makes sense what we've done here. If not, pop a comment, pop a like, let me know. Cheers, guys. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. Any questions, stick them in the comments below, I'll get back to you. And what I plan to do is just do a bit more with BlueStacks, showing you how it all works. So yeah, let me know, give me a like. Cheers, guys. Okay, so it's now loaded us, or put us right next to the London Eye, where we chose on our map here. So as you can see, there's a gym, a couple of Pokemon, and a Pokestop. So I just want to show you quickly, if we click the Pokestop, give it a spin, and it gives us our rewards. Okay, now what I want to quickly show you is the Pokemon. So if you remember, in the early stages of this video, I told you to go in the registry and adjust one of the values for the camera. The importance behind this is, if we click on a Pokemon, I'll show you, it will, when it loads, Okay, it will pop up with the augmented reality turned off. Now that's the fuck. Okay, so it pops up with the augmentality. So it pops up with the augmented reality turned off. So that's the reason we went into the registry and turned off the camera to BlueStacks. So we changed the 1 to a 0, turning it off completely. If you forget that step, then what you do, if you see a Pokemon, you'll click it. And the screen will just turn black and it will crash. Okay, so if it keeps doing that, then just run back through the video, follow my steps. So change that 1 to a 0, restart Pokemon Go, and then you can do this. So what I'm just going to do very quickly is what I'm going to do very quickly again is just what I'm going to do very quickly is throw this one. I've got a nice throw, so hopefully it's going to wiggle 3 times and it will say gotcha, because it will. We got him. Okay. Perfect. Okay, sorry about the edit there. Right, so what I want to show you very quickly is how to jump from location to location. So as you can see here, we're in the main Pokemon app here. So we click on Lucky Patcher again and click on the fake GPS. So agree to that. And what we're looking at here, we're currently here. So every time we click on here, it shows you your current location. What you can do is pop your cursor or your little pin anywhere within the map that shows here. So if you want to go to, I don't know, Downing Street. So we're going to pop it there, and what we're going to do is click. Okay, fake location engaged, and we click on the Pokemon. It zooms us right there. Word of warning, what many... Okay, so it took there instantly. Word of warning, what comments I've seen throughout the internet is people using this, going too far and not being able to catch a Pokemon, not being able to go to a gym, not being able to get the Pokestops. And the reason behind this is what's happening is people are going too far. So let's just show you, zoom out a bit. So for example, if I was here and I wanted to zoom right out and go away from London and Uxbridge, let's say, if I click this button here, which I'm not going to do, but because the distance from here to over here, what the game does, it knows that you've teleported too far, so it's going to stop you from getting your Pokestops, getting your Pokemons, going to your gyms for about half hour. So what we tend to do is skip about a mile. Is fine. The game's quite happy with that. Okay, so what I'm just going to do now is just move it from Downing Street to somewhere on the sea. Let's see what we catch here. Okay, so again, I've not moved too far to be blocked temporarily from the game, which is too far from the Pokestops here. So I'm just waiting to see if we get a Pokemon, which we have. Okay, so there's 2 spawned around me there. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. So thanks for watching, guys, and again, if there's any comments you want to make, please make them. Give me a like if you liked it. If not, hit the dislike button. But cheers anyway, guys. and thanks for watching.